This is UMAR AHMED for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. Over the phone, as with everyone these days, I've got Johnny Nelson with me. Johnny, what's happening?
Well, hello, motherfucker!
Corona 3 hours.
Oh, well, looks like someone's stuck in their house. Hello, welcome to my world. I'm crazy.
You seem like you're enjoying life.
You know what? This is the time where people are like, you've got to try and make the most of a bad situation. And I'm not making light of the situation. What I'm saying is, it's a leveler. No matter how much money you have got or haven't got, it's a proper leveler. The people I worry about are the people, the kids that are in abusive homes, the adults that are in abusive homes. I worry about the NHS workers that have to work ridiculous hours to look out for idiots like us out and about, when we should just keep our backside in the house. So in the grand scheme of things, when you look at boxing, you look at our sport, we're selfish and we're going to do that because that's our life, that's our love. Are we going to be saying what about us? In the grand scheme of things, boxing, we're like cockroaches. Boxing will survive anything and everything. We just got to be a little patient, sit back, hold our boots, and we'll be back in the mix again. It's a hard time for everybody. But for boxing, it's just, we just got to wait a bit. Got to wait a bit before we get back in the mix again. You know what? The frustrating is, what about the fighters? The fighters that are having to take over, thinking when am I going to fight again? Now, that's a hard thing about it. But this is the time when fighters can not only train their body, they can train their mind, because now they've got to motivate themselves to get out in the back garden or get out, stand up in the living room and shadow box, to work out, exercise, hit a bag if you've got a bag, and you've got to self-motivate. And I personally think that makes fighters mentally stronger, because they will, it makes them want to do it. You know, they're not doing it because they've got to go to the gym today, they've got to want to do it. So for fighters, it's hard, but it's not the end of the world as far as boxing is concerned.
If this happened during your career, what would you have done?
Well, I was asked that question by Anthony Crawley yesterday, actually, and I said to him, you know what, the thing was this. No, it wasn't, it was Billy Joe Saunders. And the thing was this. I always trained in the gym. I was always in the gym. I was a gym rat. And so I always keep myself gym fit. And I benefited from being gym fit because the amount of times Joe Cards actually pulled out of world title fights because of his hand and he needed a world title fight, I stepped in. So I benefited. So basically what I'm saying is, I know what I said to us, you've got to make boxing your lifestyle. Like walking, talking, eating, drinking water, doing whatever. Make it your lifestyle so it becomes second nature. Now you don't need a gym to have to box or keep yourself fit. You can do it anywhere. You can do it any open space, anywhere. Do it in your garden, do it in your living, whatever. But you just got to make yourself take over. And that way you think, it's like a fighter that's training for a fight. He's going to get up at 3 o'clock instead of 4 o'clock because he knows his opponent is still in bed asleep. So he's getting up an hour earlier. You're covering all angles, you're covering all aspects of your fight game, and you're just making yourself a more accomplished fighter.
Before we come back onto boxing, how do you think this country's dealt with the situation so far? There's been a lot of criticism levelled at Boris Johnson, saying he wasn't urgent enough, he was sending mixed signals. How do you think we've coped with it?
Well, unfortunately for Boris Johnson, he's in a position where every decision he's making is going to be the wrong decision with somebody. And right now, we look at our country, and nobody understands the NHS until now. Now the NHS are our heroes. Now the NHS are lifesavers. Now the NHS is really appreciated. So will be the police. So will be the army. You know, our services are now being appreciated. You know what? Aha, now I understand. I'm happy to be living in the UK. I'd rather live here than live in America or anywhere else in the world. Because I've got the National Health Service. You know, and this is why we've got to appreciate what we don't realise what we got until we go somewhere else. We look somewhere else. In regards to Boris Johnson, what decision is the right decision? How long do we know this is going to last for? How fast will this spread and affect the nations of our country? And so when we just think to ourselves, well, you know what, we've got to whatever he does, whatever decision he makes, he's going to get criticised. But at the end of the day, it's got to be the best. What's best for the country. He will make the right decision or a decision that helps people. And I love now the camaraderie that's being created with people that are just there to help one another. You know, they don't need to blame a government. Oh, the government should have done this, the government should have that. Let's help each other, help the community. You know, pay more attention to your community and making your community stronger, or somebody that's got nothing is taken care of. You know, this is what this will enforce, and it'll make people think, right, common sense has got to prevail.
When did you sort of start your self-isolation process?
Well, I was, at the end of the day, because when I'm at home anyway, people think I'm all over the place. Actually, I'm at home, and then I'm at the gym, and that's it. I don't really go anywhere else. And so now, I just have to work out at home. I don't mind. I'm fortunate. I am one of the very few fortunate people that have a bit of open space around my home. So I can go out into the back, I can go out the front and look at the horses or do whatever. So I'm very fortunate, because I'm very isolated that way. That's how I live. But my sister does it. My sister lives on an estate, you know, but she's got a family with her. And so we appreciate what we've got. So really, self-isolation is basically, for me, it's actually just not going to the gym anymore. And that's really what it is. I can do it at home. So realistically, start of the weekend, and I can remember being sat in my living room. It was like watching an old war speech when Boris Johnson was giving his speech at 8:30, and then my daughter sat there looking at it, and her boyfriend was sat there, but looking at it, and we're like, wow, you know, this is like serious. Now we're on lockdown. You ain't going anywhere. Pop to the supermarket to get supplies. You know, and I'm not mean stupidness in the way you're both buying. I'm just like, give people time to just do the right thing. Look out for a neighbour. Look out for an old person you used to see standing in his doorway. You know, just even that conversation. There's so many things that can be done to look out for people. And I hope this brings out the good in people.
There are still people going out to public places, and we've seen sort of images and videos of people scrambling for groceries in supermarkets, etc. And there was a video I saw yesterday as well where the police actually said this is a lockdown where people are sunbathing on the grass, etc. Do you think the British public are still not waking up to what's actually going on at the moment?
No, they don't. No, they're not. So unless they know somebody, which will happen, I personally, and I'm not scaremongering, I personally think it's going to get to the stage where it's going to be compulsory lockdown. I think it's going to get to that stage before the British public, the penny will drop. We're already days in, and if you're talking 3 weeks minimum, 3 to 12 weeks minimum, people are going to go stir crazy in their homes or have to go lockdown, and that's where the problem will start. That's where they'll say, look, we're going to have to enforce the compulsory order to keep your backside in your house. And that's what's going to happen. And unfortunately, because most of us don't know somebody, we've heard of it, but we don't know somebody, so we don't see how bad the effects are. Unfortunately, you know, right now, you see people like being on holiday from work. You know, even though it's a scary situation, they'll go outside, they'll rest up, they'll go for a walk. Unfortunately, everybody else is thinking like that as well. And so that's the situation. So now it's just becoming a different way of thinking. And it's not just the UK, it's all over the world. So it's about education, it's about responsibility. I asked a question today, I wonder, you look at the statistics, and you think crime rate, you think of car accidents, you think of things like that. I wonder how this affects it. You think of pollution. You look up at the sky, it's beautiful, blue skies now. I'm wondering how this has affected this lockdown, this reduced traffic, reduced population out and about. I wonder how it affects planet Earth, not just our area, not just our community.
Earlier in this phone call, you said boxing will survive. Why did you say that?
Because boxing has been around hundreds of years. Boxing, the only difference between boxing now and boxing yesteryear is that TVs and brands and the boxing board of control people out there, they're involved to legislate, to run it, to rule it. But boxing will always take place. You'll get unlicensed boxing. What stops people from you understand? This is why I call it boxing. That's where it stems from unlicensed boxing. So now they're trying to legitimize it. So what I'm saying is there's always an opportunity where people say, you know what, we can't do it legally, so we'll do it illegally, for alcohol. You know what I mean? And that'll always be that way. You can never, because it's something where you actually don't need anything. You don't need a pitch. You don't need kit. You don't need kit. It's something that will always survive. But legislation makes it safer.
Have you spoken to any of the guys who had scheduled fights coming up, like Dillian Whyte, Derek Chisora?
Yeah, I spoke to Dillian. I spoke to Billy Joe. And all they can do is just take over. Dillian's not in Portugal. And he's on lockdown where he's in Portugal. He said, look, I'm just going to stay where I am. I might as well. So he's still taking out training. I would do it. I would have done exactly the same thing. Stay where you are. You know, if you're in the sun, you're in some heat, you can train, do that, make your lifestyle. Billy Joe's the same. Billy Joe's just got back from the States, reading from his little telephone escapade with his mates at Delta Airlines. And he's doing the same. He's just taking over. The show must go on. It might not go on when they expect it, but it will go on eventually. So they'll just take over. The danger for fighters is that fighters don't overtrain. So what I'm saying is take over, get in the ring, get in the gym, hit the bike, shadow box, move about, keep yourself close, do what you would normally do. When you was a youngster, when you were boxing, and you didn't have a fight coming up, and then step it in when it comes to being a get a day. This way, I think you'll have a hell of a lot more fitter fighters because all it's been able to do is train. So, you know, it's that's the feedback I've got from them.
What have you made of Billy Joe Saunders' situation where he's been waiting 5 years for this shot at Canelo or Golovkin? He finally had it with Canelo, and now it might slip away because I've heard Canelo and Golovkin might do a trilogy in September. Apparently a deal has been reached with that. Well, we don't know how long this virus thing's going to last, so Billy might have lost that fight.
Billy Joe, speaking to him yesterday on the phone, he said that he basically money's not his God, and therefore if they don't pay him what he is due, he'll say, I'll tell him to give it Smith. Money's not his motivation. God, he understands how Canelo's operating. Canelo knew he was boxing Billy Joe well before it was publicised because he was well aware that Canelo had employed southpaw sparring partners. Was it 5'10"? So Billy knew this, and this is when you're in that power, that position of Canelo or what Mayweather was. When you're in that position, you can try and call the shots like that, and that's exactly what Canelo's doing. And Billy Joe's well aware of that. And Billy Joe's saying, "Look, he thinks he's playing the tune. I ain't going to do it. I'm going to train until the fight's happening." And they've done it before when Canelo boxed Triple G the last time. They threw Billy Joe's name in the mix just to put pressure on Triple G's team to get the fight done. Now they've thrown Triple G's name in the mix to put pressure on Billy Joe's team to basically say, look, we're offering you this money, that's the deal. Billy Joe said, this is what it is. If you're paying what I want, it's happening. He's not a fool. And that's what he's done. Money's not his God. I like the attitude.
Yeah, I hear that. In terms of the heavyweight bouts, I don't want to get like a breakdown and prediction on each fight. We'll start with Dillian Whyte, Alexander Povetkin. When that does happen, how do you think that goes, Johnny?
I think Dillian Whyte beats him. I think it's perfect timing for him and Alexander Povetkin. Povetkin is no longer the fighter he was. He's not taking anything away from Dillian Whyte. What basically saying is Dillian Whyte is we can't go off his last performance, but we can go on the roll he's on. And now, especially where he is, now he's training, he looks trimmer already. He looks in better shape already. He's in a very healthy position.
What about Derek Chisora and Alexander Usyk?
Usyk again. These guys, all they can do is train. All they can do is physically prepare for each other, and I think these fights will happen. All they've done is it's not going to happen when they want it to happen.
No, in terms of a breakdown on that fight, though, Johnny, I meant.
In terms of breakdown, I think Usyk and Chisora, I and it's not a secret, I've always said Usyk is the heir apparent. It depends on how he sits with the heavyweights. I think, and his fight with Derek, no disrespect to Derek, and I'm a good friend of his. I think Usyk is far too technically educated for Derek to give him problems. In the case of how he deciphers this and dissects Derek, because Derek's going to put the pressure on him. So Derek's going to test him. If you're a heavyweight and you can do it heavyweight power and heavyweight force, I'm the one that's going to test you on that. And I think that fight is going to be a bit of a chess match. I don't think it goes the distance, and I don't think Derek. I don't think Derek quits, but I think he'll get to the point where he is quitted by his corner or the referee. And again, I'll always back the Brit. I'll always want the Brit to do his job. But if you're asking me a question, I'll give you an honest answer. And I'd love Derek to put it off, but I think this is a big ask for Derek, and it's a big question for Usyk. If he's a real heavyweight, and if he can do an heavyweight, we'll see what he's got.
Your prediction sounds similar to what happened in Fury Chisora 2 then, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, very similar. Very similar.
Back to Dillian Whyte, have you seen the quotes online today about fighting some UFC fighters? Have you seen that?
Yeah, but either way, he still wants to fight. He's still got to fight. Even if he wants to fight UFC fighters, why would he do that when nobody can do anything anyway? It's just an option.
He's just calling out some UFC fighters for when this is all over. I think
you never know. He'll call them out, but common sense is he's got to make sure every fight means something. He's taking enough risks as it is, so he's got to make sure every fight means something.
Couple of more. Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce. That is rescheduled. What do you expect to happen in that fight, Johnny?
I was good at that one. That's one of the fights I was really looking forward to. The fight obviously will happen again. I think Frank's been very good at gambling when it comes to time in a fight, and I think with this one, it's a big gamble. It's a big gamble, and but Frank, the experience he's got, has he slipped? Well, no or not. My personal opinion is I think it might be a little too early for Dubois, but Frank's been a promoter, a successful promoter for a reason. So if he just hasn't slipped, then he'll pull off another master stroke.
Think Anthony Joshua comes through Kubrat Pulev, Johnny?
Yes, I do. I think Anthony Joshua has now become a student of our sport, and we saw that in how he adjusted and came back from adversity and losing to Andy Ruiz. And so I think Anthony Joshua is young. He's on the right side of the card of his career to produce something special. You got to look at the fact that Anthony Joshua box has been champion. Everybody's been like a contender in top 5 in the world, bar 1 or 2. So he's boxed the best. That's what he's kept doing. Regardless of the criticism he's had, he's boxed the best.
Do you think he'll employ a more aggressive style, a little bit of old Anthony Joshua we'll see in this fight?
I think Anthony Joshua will employ a style that will suit the opponent. If he has to be aggressive, it'll be aggressive. If he has to box, he'll box. If he has to box fight, that's what he'll do. So I think he's now got the brains of a boxer where he'll have to taper his style till he fights.
Just lastly, Fury Wilder 3, looks like that's going to happen in October now. Bob Arum said it's going to be pushed back then. When that does happen, you see another Tyson Fury win, Johnny?
Yeah, I do without a doubt. I think it'll be even more conclusive. I think it's more of a done deal.
Okay, Johnny Nelson, thank you very much for your time. Hope you stay healthy and all your family stay healthy too.
Thank you. Bless for IFL. Bless.
And be safe, Johnny, all right?
Be safe, man. Be safe. All right, see you later.
Thank you for your time.
Bye. Bye.